has clean planted and reclaimed it, and there the land is good again. But
who you are, so your the younger generation would know, and they had to beat the Indian out of them. You know, the country was trying to claim all these lands and take the states, and they had this rule. You know, our state is free of Indians, so the land is legally theirs. That's what they thought. So anytime a person would say that they were Indian, back in those days, they would hang them, they would kill them, they would run them out of the state, out of the county, in the case of Louisiana, out of the parish. It's so much that went on back in the day. People have no idea. It's a lot of people are learning where they come from now due to YouTube, but we also have a lot of people who never heard this information, ain't looking for
Says here the facts on file, Encyclopedia of Word and Phrase Origins, 4th edition. Definitions and origins of more than 15,000 words and expressions by Robert Hendrickson. Says here the N-word. I'm not going to say the full word, especially so we don't get this video taken down. When used by white person to describe a black or African American person, this is probably the most offensive, hateful, hurtful term in the language today. Like Negro, the word derives ultimately from the Latin Niger, black. It is not an Americanism, the first recorded use of the N-word being in a 1786 poem by Robert Burns, although variations on it include, and that has Negar here and the rest of them as you see here, are recorded 2 centuries before then. Though African Americans do commonly use the word in different ways among themselves, and that N-word got luck you wouldn't believe. Blacks rarely, if ever, do so in the presence of whites, right? So-called blacks and whites. This is crayon color talk here, guys. Since the O.J. Simpson murder trial in 1995, when evidence of its use by a detective witness was introduced, it often has been euphemistically called the N-word. The N-word has also been an offensive derogatory term applied to Indians, okay? That's what I wanted to show you. It was applied to Indians as well as so-called blacks up until recent times. Alright, over here we got just another quick reference. This historical quotes from Oxford Dictionary. Yes, it's used in the Oxford Dictionary. One of the definitions says, for the N-word, a dark-skinned person